Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy King J, and this one's a very, very special one to my heart because this character, Gigas, was a character that I tried to use in season 1, and there wasn't many Gigas players, but a lot of people spoke about TheEmperorSWE to get on the Teach Me, and I was like, yo, we need to get him on because obviously I've heard about you from you used to play in Tag 2, right?
Yeah.
So I heard
even
he's really
Tekken
strong.
5DR, but yeah, Tag 2 and Tekken.
7.
Which one is it? 7, yeah.
Yeah. So I've heard you're really strong on this one. So this one's going to be a very interesting episode. So welcome on board. And then what we're going to do is we're going to talk about the key moves with the character. So if you can, let's go over the key moves.
Obviously, like Giga's best move should be his one. He has very long reach and yeah, he's fast. I think he even has fast recovery.
Yeah, that looks
one frame faster than other.
Wow. Okay, cool. So like his one also track makes him go forward as well. If you look at the feet, it looks like it carries him forward as well. Whoa,
exactly.
Whoa. That's crazy.
And he has his down forward 1, down forward 4, down forward 3, down 1, down 3, down 2. You got even down forward 2, also good. You can he can farm it with if you get countered with a follow up.
Yeah.
If you see an animation or something.
Okay, cool.
So,
forward 2 maybe?
Yeah, of course, forward 2. Very good. Like one of the best moves he has.
And they increased the damage to 25 now, so that's pretty good as well.
Yeah, and it's safe and it has extremely long reach.
So would you say there's any other moves like down? Would you say down back 2, even though down back 2 is like minus 14?
Down back 2 is like very good, but in high level it kind of is reactable, but it's not easy to react it. But it's still you can if you like trying to look at it, then you should be able to react it.
Yeah.
So it's a move. I wouldn't say it like a key move, but it's a move you will use a lot too, but not that much. You will use more like the safer ones.
Yeah. So those key moves that you listed, those are only one part of the extension. Is there a reason why you didn't include the rest of the extensions? Like like down forward 3. Yeah. So that one there.
Oh shit! You haven't button by this.
Oh, you could button by. Go. You press start. Press start. You could go to button by. This your.
Thank you, this and done. Yeah, the thing is, usually it's mostly when you use these moves, you're gonna use it to like see what your opponents are doing.
So to bait them out.
Like yeah, like kind of bait. You can see if you're gonna if they hit a lot, you might be able to make them whiff. Like to try to jab, and then you can like punish it or something like that.
Whoa! This is why we need you on, man. That was actually I've never used that move as a whiff punt, like to see what they're doing.
No, many of his moves has a long reach, and you can backdash it. And because of the Gigas long range jab, you can whiff punish almost any move, even down forward 1 that's kind of fast recovery.
That is crazy.
Look at this example is very good. If you do a down back 1.
Wow. So like, you said that you use down 3. So you use down 3 more than you use down back 2? So down 3 is the kick move.
Yeah, I'd say even down 1, down 4 is down 4 is the better one.
Down 4.
Yeah. And yeah, these two I use a lot. Probably the most of this low. Then this down back 2.
Wow. Okay, that's good to know. So like,
usually, yeah.
Go on. I'm listening.
No, usually I use when you have a lot of pressure on your opponent, that's when you're gonna use this a bit more.
Yeah.
When they're starting to get more afraid of you.
So you
pressure.
Not in open play then. Not you have to have pressure.
No. Yeah, exactly. I usually use it when they start to get afraid of you, with the pressure. That's when this comes. I don't use it as a mix-up like like this. Wow, yeah.
That's really interesting take, because I sometimes use it in open play, and to hear you say that use it for more when you're putting pressure, that's a very good way to actually use it.
Yeah, but the thing is, you can even use it on open field too. But it's more like as long as they are like afraid of you, or maybe we're running to 4-4-2 examples. That's when when you start to see them starting to hold more backwards. That's when you can like surprise them with down forward too, down back too.
Okay, cool. So, would you say that's it for key moves, or do you reckon we still got some more key moves to talk about?
No, those are like the main key move, the poking ones.
Yeah.
This one is also very good, 2-1.
So you think 2-1's good? How come? I never really liked it.
It's for example, it's 2 tracks on Gigas right.
Oh.
Very good. Like you can try sidestep it. You can try to sidestep if you can. Sidestep it to your left.
To my left? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I've tried to. I can't.
But if you do sidestep left or sidestep right, this you can sidestep it if you block it. Or kinda. But the thing is, this sidestep is pretty good at to his right. So you can like mix it up like if you use +1, Gigas doesn't have very good like it doesn't have Mike 4 or something.
Yeah.
That can like scare you off from not pressing back. So usually they're gonna if I do like down forward 1 to down forward 3, you can jab it or even do Mike 4. See?
Yeah.
So to make you respect me from my 1, because if I do 1-1, it's not that scary too. But if I do 1 to 1-2, I can do a little bit more damage and even have more frame on hit. And I don't say more frame, but you can keep on the more pressure. And if you're gonna try to sidestep it, you can't sidestep it to your left. So you can try like no, so you can't sidestep it to the left.
Yeah.
So but you might be able to sidestep it to your right. But then the other punch will stop you, maybe interrupt you. So it's gonna make it a bit more harder.
Yeah.
But then when you're gonna then at least I will make you respect me. So now you're gonna try to sidestep it a lot. Then you have these moves, all these moves that tracks.
Damn. He's not as bad as I thought he was. When you explained him, he's not as bad as people make it out.
The thing is, because he doesn't have very good sidestep and backdash, you get stuck to a character that has a lot of pressure, like Law. So that's what usually makes him back 4, because you have to like have a lot of patience. You can't even press. You don't have a make 4 to make them afraid to hit you.
Yeah.
Forward. This is the best move he has on as a countered move, and it's 13 frame high.
So how would you set this move up, by the way? How would you set this move up? Because I've never really found a way to set this move up.
This one.
Yeah.
I usually I need to like observe to see. I usually need to see how your opponent play. Like if the opponent gonna play like GDCR, like a lot of movement, doesn't press much, then you probably now almost never gonna get this one on hit.
Yeah.
But if you see character like that likes to press a lot, then you have to like kind of know the frame data to throw it down.
Yeah. It seems like a hard move to land.
Kinda, but you can like you have a lot of moves that has a lot of plus on hit, like maybe this like +4. If you hit, you're gonna eat it.
If people do one standing 4, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, should be long that. Then this move are also pretty good because you have a follow-up. And the only bad part about this one is that you can exactly make 4.
That's crazy.
But you can, because you know he has a magic 4, you can backdash or duck and counter it, or even do down back 1 or whatever. So you can even punish his 4 with.
Jeez. Yeah.
So usually you have to like mostly you have to like observe how your opponent plays.
That's definitely a
That's it.
Kazumi thing to do. Kazumi would definitely, like, in that down 4, Kazumi's definitely doing a magic 4. 100%.
Yeah, exactly. Because you know this will come. And then you have to like make sure to make them be afraid to use it. Because if they do it in the whiff, I can at the wall I can even do a wall spat. And then they won't be then they don't want to press it because it will become a wall spat damage. It will be too much damage.
Yeah.
So that's when you start to abuse it. Because if you use my 4, you can eat it. And if they, because of they even made Gigas while standing 2 hit confirmable, so even more easier to land it and make it safe.
That's crazy. All right, so there's like maybe 2 more moves I want to talk about. So he has down back 3, but he has a down back 3 too. I want to know more about that as well.
Okay, it's more like a juggle move. Not for launcher. You can't use it. It's really bad.
Oh, sorry. You think the move is really bad?
Yeah, really, really bad. Oh, it's only for the launchers.
Yeah.
The juggling station.
Okay.
No, only for this one, like juggles.
Yeah. And what about while standing 2-4? And lastly, as a move, because I don't know where to place that move.
This is like a very good move because it has so long range.
No, yeah.
And you can confirm it now, so it's much better now than before.
No, but I mean like the one way he does the charge while standing 2-4, not while standing 2-3.
Oh, okay, 2-4. Okay, sorry. I haven't been able to use it that good either.
Yeah, I can't use this move. I think it's useless.
Yeah, kind of useless because I don't know. I haven't been able to find a way to use it. I think it's just better to try to hit confirm it to 3.
Yeah, now that makes sense. All right, cool. So I think that's it for key moves. Let's go into key moves in stance. So obviously he has, from what I remember, he has 2 stances, right? He has the setup golem, which is that one. Yeah, no, he has 1 actually. He has 1. Yeah, he has a setup golem. So yeah, talk me through this stance, man.
One. That one is really very good too.
And this one.
Because Gigas can't sidestep, and has very poor backdash. You have to use this one, down 3+4.
Have you found a way to like do like moves out of it and cancel it early? Because sometimes it works for me, sometimes it don't.
I usually use it like to an open field to make them try to hesitate or use a big move and counter it.
Ah.
Like with Gigas, the thing is, because he can't sidestep and sidewalk, your opponent won't be able to like. He has very good tracking moves.
Yeah.
Like you can try to sidestep like this one. It will be so hard. Like maybe even in -1. You see, even if you sidestep, you have to like sidewalk.
Yeah.
But then I have like so many moves that track to the other side too. With 3, this one tracks, and every move like tracks so good. So it kind of forces you to play like a 2D with Gigas.
Yeah. Also as well, that power crush is the only power crush in the game where you can hit low and it doesn't acts as a counter hit. Yeah, so it doesn't knock you down.
Yeah, exactly. And you can cancel it. So if you don't time it, if you do too slow and I anticipate it, I can low parry you.
Damn, that's mad. So yeah,
you have to be like fast.
So yeah, so set up golem stance. Let's talk about that one, man, because that stance to me,
this one,
I ain't really found much use for it. Because both moves are mid now.
Yeah, no, but there are actually good ways to use it. Like,
Really?
Because you use a lot this one, 1-2-1.
Yeah.
And usually the opponent, they're gonna try to. You have to also observe your opponent, but usually many players will used to start to jab back because you're -6. They want to keep pressure, so they jab you. So if you do 2-1 afterward, 1-2. If you do 1-2 now, like you.
Alright, go on.
Yeah, you see, you will crush. That's when you just throw it out to punish it. Usually on that the only way. And if you're on the wall and you connect this, then you can start use this one too.
Yeah, but that's the only thing. There's like the players that I play are quite patient, so it's like it's quite hard to kind of get in with that type of setup golem stance. Like
Exactly, but that's the thing. When the players are becoming patient, that's when you can start utilizing your forward 3 while running 2.
2, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. And that's when you keep the pressure. You can start doing your back charge 2 or this one,
Okay,
and you
cool.
can keep them mixed up.
Oh, that's interesting. So you can't do any lows from setup golem stance, but you can cancel it with down back 3.
Yeah, but yeah.
But you don't like that
might do
move.
it like this. Yeah, you might do it like that one or something like that. But it's more like I usually do it just to bait. Like if I do forward 2-1, this one.
Yeah.
Forward 2-1, down 1 to Goliath stance.
Yeah.
You will crush every high moves, so you have to do like mid. And you do like what? Let's say you do down forward. What's standing for?
Okay.
See,
Oh.
I can like that's the only way. Because if I punch, I will get hit. So I just jump back. You will whiff. So it will force you to do a move that tracks to if you want to punish me. Like let's say 4-4-3. Exactly.
Okay.
So that's when I usually can do like this to stop it, to bait you out if you're gonna try to punish it. It's more like a setup.
Okay. Now that makes sense.
You have to like observe to see how the players are playing. Observe as you can't just throw it out. You have to like first see how they act, how they react, how they play.
Now that makes sense. That makes sense.
So,
So from that stance, the down back 3+4. You can also do down back 3 from this stance as well. But do you do that or no?
No,
Nah.
that move is so bad now. Before at least you could do it because you had plus. Now you are -4. It's not good. They have destroyed this move. You can't use it at all.
I thought so. Okay, so like he also has a 2-1. In his setup golem stance, he has his throw as well, right?
Yeah, exactly. You can use it also to throw them off guard, but it's not like a real setup.
Yeah. Okay, cool. I guess that is it for key moves in stance. Let's go into wall pressure because when I spoke to you earlier on, you said that he has good wall pressure. So explain to me the wall pressure that he has. Let me go to the wall.
If I get to the wall and I can this is a setup I found myself. I don't know if other players have used it, but if I do 4-1 to 3, and you tech roll, I can get this one like guaranteed on block. You have to like if you have to lay down still.
Oh, so I have to lay down. Stay down.
Yeah. If I do this one, then I will whip. But if you go up and tech roll, I will get this mix up. And then you have to guess it. See? He will always follow you. But that's if you want to do the mix-up, or else you just do the sick one, the one that does the full damage.
Okay.
And there's also some other tweak also this one too. Like, but I prefer doing the other one. But this one, if you lay still, I will also connect. I will hit you.
Yeah.
This one.
Yeah, that's the one I do.
Yeah, but I prefer doing this one because at least I get a lot of damage, and if you lay down, I can still do the mix-up. I can still pressure you. So it's like a mix-up game then, but I prefer to do the damage one.
Okay, cool. Is there any other like wall setups with this character?
Wall setups? If you on the wall, I can. This one does a lot of backdash on the wall. Full pushback. So that's when I usually get like backdash, and then if you whip something, I will try to do 1-2. Since it has so good reach, and it's 10 frames, so you have like almost the fastest wall spat move.
That's crazy.
So I got like for example, I can do let's say I can do like this one. I can do this and backdash. You can try to do down for 1 or something. Yeah, you see, we whiff. And when you whiff, you can backdash and punish it, like, and then do like a wall damage combo.
Damn. All right.
And
cool.
the same goes with if I do down for 1, I can if I anticipate you're gonna do like a high how do you call it? If I anticipate you will do highs, then I can like do this one too. Hit confirm with the 1.
Yeah, if I do like a high, you can crush.
Yeah, crush. You might even do Mike 4. You just think you're gonna do a Mike 4, then I do the crush on this one.
Nice.
So that's very. Yeah, he kind of scary off the wall, kind of.
Okay, cool. So let's go through his charge setups. So like obviously he has moves that go into his charge setups like back 2, forward 3, 2. The one that's not used. Yeah, like stuff like this. Obviously. He can cancel it. So he can do it at the start, like quick, or you can fully charge it. When would you do it? Like, when would you actually, would you actually risk it and get the -13 punish or whatever, or would you actually full charge?
It depends. Like, if I play a character that doesn't have my 4 or counter moves that are fast enough, then I can like try to charge it. But usually they won't. They will only usually jab or do down for 1. So it won't be that scary. Then if I see the punch a lot, then I can just throw it out and risk the 30 frame punish. It's okay. It's not that much.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. Okay, cool. Which one do you use the most? Like forward 3, 2, or back 2, or forward 4?
I usually use back 2. This is the one I use the most. And it depends. If you're gonna play like character that has like Fang, hand parry, you use yes, this one, forward 4. The kick borders.
I usually like to use forward 4 because I feel like it tracks. So like when you do forward 4, it's like even if you back 2 tracks as well, but forward 4 it looks like he kind of turns around. I remember I was playing like Real Menace and one time like Gigas turned all the way around and charged with a forward 4.
And his punch got hit.
Yeah, it's.
Yeah, kind of like many of Gigas moves, like this one example. This one it doesn't track if you like try to sidestep it. Like if you try to sidestep it, it won't track. You see?
Yeah.
But if you don't time the animation, he will track you. It will follow. It will track. It will track you if you don't time the animation.
Yeah.
It's hard to say. For example, if I do this, you can try to sidestep it. He will follow you around if you don't time it right. Let's see if I can get it.
Okay.
There you see, it will start following around. So if you use this move, you have to like try to make it hard to time it out.
That's crazy.
As well. There you see. So
how are you doing? How are you doing that?
You have to like make because if you do you can sidestep it. Now sidestep. Like you can sidestep it to your right.
Oh, to my right.
After I connect the way, then block it first, then you can.
Okay.
Now block it. Now.
I think to my left
like
it works.
Oh shit! Let's maybe if I do. Okay, it's more easy if you do this then. The thing is, when it doesn't track, it's because it doesn't really track if you time it on the moment I press it, or kind of like that way. If you press it too late, if you see it coming and you try to sidestep, it will track. It will track.
Okay.
So if I do like this, and you will easy sidestep it. Where you can even sidestep to your left or right, doesn't matter.
Oh. Okay.
Even if you sidewalk. So you have to make the timing different. Like if I do like this and forward dash and back 1+2, back 1+2, it will kind of track because I'm destroying the timing.
Okay. That makes sense.
So this move this move you have to like throw it out with not like a setup like this one. You have to like force it.
Okay.
Just to destroy the timing.
Okay, nice. So like as we say, go on.
Mm?
No, go on.
He has many like cool stuff. Like if you do on -2, he's up forward 3, crushes high 2, like jabs.
Oh, serious?
So like, yeah, you do like one. Oh shit, maybe not lost.
Yeah, maybe not Lords. Lords has got a low hitbox.
But usually you can track. I can even do like this to many characters. If you do one, let's see. No, okay. Last has the good one. But many characters might even whiff because they have they usually whiff on many characters when you are -2 and do upward 3 with Gigas. It crushes like jabs and everything.
Nice. So like the while standing 2-4, we don't. I don't think any Gigas player uses that.
Nah, I don't think that either.
I think that's
I haven't been able to use it either.
I think that's at the lower end of the spectrum. Like, I don't think anyone like intermediate or high will get hit by that.
Yeah, exactly. It's more like it's not a good move. You shouldn't. I don't think you can use it.
Yeah. So like, do you use just a quick one? Do you use sidestep 2 at all?
Sidestep 2.
Yeah.
I might do it at the wall. Like but it's not like really that good. I mean, I'm just doing it just for fun almost.
Yeah.
because it is a homing. If they try to sidewalk you will get a wall strap and it's safe.
Yeah.
And a lot of pushback. But it's not like I haven't found a really good way to like have it as a main tool.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So like, let's go into grabs then. Let's go into grabs. So obviously Gigas has one command grab.
Yeah, he should have more.
Yeah, I don't understand. I've never heard of it in Tekken history for a character to be so big and only have one command grab. But yeah, like, does he get any situations from his throw? Like, does he get any like guarantee stuff from any of his throws?
Not what I've found. I haven't found nothing. I don't think it has nothing guaranteed. No, I don't. It has nothing I guarantee.
That's crazy.
Like so, this is all the best. It's like that Goliath move, giant swing. I don't know what you call it, but that one is the best. And thanks to it, he has like long arm. He has pretty good reach on it, on the throw.
It's pretty hard. It's pretty hard at high level though to land this throw because a lot of people are looking out for this throw, right?
Yeah, like you don't even have like doesn't have any like kind of mix up. Yeah. The only thing you have to worry about most is like 1+2 throw. So he doesn't. You can like try to make it come of like try to interrupt maybe some attacks or something. If you manage to do it, then you might maybe connect it in high level.
Yeah, I feel like the one that I do the most is like 4-4-2 and then buffer the throw because usually people try to cover with jabs.
Exactly,
like,
because of the pushback.
Yeah,
you can exactly
like that.
Yeah.
But that's the only way of like I've known how to use it. I don't really know how to use it any other way. And like
there are ways, but it's like it's like you said. They have to be careful with 1+2 throw. So the only thing they have to like look up for more mostly.
Yeah.
And one good thing to know is 2. If you connect it, you will get the wall to the other. You will get the opponent to the wall.
Yeah.
And if you break it, like if you switch side, and if you break 2, you will still come out at the wall. So it's still a good move to use just to get out of the wall.
Nice. So like I also one more setup that I remember using is if 2 down forward 1 stance works, I always do 1+2 now. So it's the throw. So like forward 2 down 1. It's a goal up stance.
Yeah.
So if that works, yeah. See, and it counts as a combo, which is weird.
Yeah. No, man, but it isn't a combo.
It's not a combo. Yeah. But it's just like people get confused, like they're like, oh, because usually when the 2 forward down 1 hits, it hits them crouching, so it makes the opponent crouch. So it's like, how are they getting grabbed if they're forward crouched? So yeah. That was just one thing.
Maybe that's why they made it like a combo, because I can throw it even if you are ducking. I don't know.
Yeah. So it's only when it's only when this bit hits. So like, hold on, do it again. See, look, I'm crouched.
Yeah, I see.
So
that's why maybe they made it a combo just to be able to throw it if you're crouching, after hit.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So we're gonna go to the bit that I think people know how to fight against Gigas, but just give 1 or 2 pointers of how to fight against the character.
The thing is, just because Gigas doesn't have very poor side step and backdash, you don't need to be afraid. Like you don't need to worry about getting side step. So you have many moves that just you can make it like a 50-50 game, offensive game against him. You can like force it, make it 50-50 when I'm defending, because I can't sidestep. I can't. I'm pretty like stuck.
Yeah.
So see, like I have to block most of the time. Then it becomes like I need to always think it's 50-50 guessing almost. Some character are even better because like Law, he has very good forward 1+2 pressure move. He has magic 4. He has down forward 1. So he has many good moves that can like stop me. Yeah, one fun note also, he's down 3. He does like a tiny side step. So at his left. So if I do like this all the time, you see he will go around you.
Oh yeah. Oh, yeah. Now I can see
like,
it.
Yeah. Or maybe not in against.
No,
yeah, you see, it still does it.
Yeah.
So thanks to that move, if you connect, I can sidestep to his to the left when I connect it. So you can do like down forward 1 and whip, or magic 4. You see?
Wow. Yeah.
That's like the only way. Almost not the only, but that's like one of the way you will be able to sidestep with Gigas because of that move. And then you can launch and do stuff like that.
Nice. All right. Cool.
But mostly you have to with Gigas. This is why it's kind of hard playing it. You have to watch how your opponent react with your moves.
Yeah.
If they wanna do many while running, or maybe they want to do a lot of yabs or magic 4, then that's the way. Like you have to mostly adapt to your opponent.
Okay. Cool.
And one fun note, yeah, it's not fun note, but one important note. Because they have magic 4 and out and down forward 1, that's kind of hard with Gigas to like defend. You have to like try to react and punish if you want to. I recommend if you can see something whip and then punish it. Like this, like try to punish all these whip moves that are fast. So they get afraid to push buttons. Because many characters they don't have like they can only do to you, but when you play, let's say Law, they will punish you if you whip down for 1. They will only be able to do like that one example,
Yeah.
like 2-1, and they won't be that scary. But with Gigas, it is scary because you get a wall, you get a knockdown wall splat, and then you can keep on your pressure with wall running.
Crazy. All right, well, that's the end of the Teach Me episode. Shout out to the Emperor for that, man. I learned quite a bit with the character. For people that want to find out you on social media or anything like that, do you stream or do you have Twitter, or YouTube, anything like that?
At the moment, I don't have nothing, but maybe I will start streaming in Twitch.
It'll be good to see you stream on Twitch, man, for sure. It'll definitely be good to see you stream on Twitch. But thank you very much for this episode on Gigas. We're going to talk about Kuma next. So, if you don't like this video, leave a comment in the comment section down below. Give a thumbs up. Remember to subscribe. And yeah, thank you very much, Emperor, for the show, for teaching me Gigas, man.
Yes, thank you.
Using that back one move. That back one move is so rubbish for me.
Like the thing is, Giga has so many moves. Unlike like Kuma and other characters, Giga's almost all his moves is usable.
Yeah.
So it's so hard to to get everything on the explanation. But
Yeah.
let me see. If I use this one, if you get countered on the follow-up,
Okay.
then this is like the best move I think to use to punish.
Okay.
And you flip the opponent around. You can get keep on the mix-up pressure with the wall running from it.
But it's -15 though. Like, is that really a reason for the move to be this punishable?
I can, but it has kind of hard. I don't know if it's hard to punish it, but it is quite risky. You do it. I usually use it when the opponent is on the ground. Not like that though. But
But okay. But you see, like with that one there, you could just do this, dash up, and just do that. That's more damage. So.
But there sometimes you get like you can hit it not too far away and you won't connect it. It won't be guaranteed. So that if you hesitate a little bit and think, oh, you might whip or they might block, then you do this one.
No, that makes sense. That makes sense.
And even on the wall, I can do it. I can also risk it sometimes. Like let's see.
Oh, sorry.
If I do like for example, like you remember my mix-up I did at the wall.
Yeah.
Like if I do this one, if I think you will lay down, I can still do that one.
Oh yeah, you know what? That's actually good. You know.
Exactly. Then you might think, shit, I might be able. I might have to duck, block low because you're standing. Then you can eat this one. It becomes like a mid crushing, like Yashi's 4-4-4-2.
Yeah.
It becomes like a mid slash mix-up. Because if the opponent duck and thinks you would do low, you can still connect it, and then you get a launch or walk back.
Okay, so what do you think about? There's another move that we didn't talk about in the TP. So what about this move? I think this move is pretty good to kind of like. Oh, you don't think so?
It is. I don't know. You can connect it if you surprise the opponent, but it's too slow. But if you can surprise it, maybe if you do like this and the opponent tries to backdash, you might be able to connect this.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
But let's say if you're gonna play against UDCR, Knee, or maybe even other high level player, they usually would block it because it is reactable. It's too risky. You just get launched.
Yeah. And what about this move?
It's decent. It's nothing. You don't get nothing guaranteed, but it's decent.
Oh yeah. Whoa.
At the wall, maybe you can get something. It's like down 3, I think. Exactly. So it's a movie. Yes, you can just throw it out just to fill out the game. You don't get it's safe. It jumps, but it's nothing special.
-9. So what would you say Gigas needs to be proper viable?
He has I feel like he has everything he kind of needs to play. It's just the movement maybe or maybe better backdash. I don't know. The thing he lacks is he lacks maybe good pressure moves. This one is good, but it's not the fastest move either.
Yeah, it's 26 frames. And like running too sometimes gets sidestepped by like smaller characters, like the female characters could easily sidestep. I just think another command grab.
Yeah, it would help a lot. Another command grab.
That's all he needs, and I don't think it's gonna change. It won't it's just one more thing.
The thing is, I think what he really needs is gonna be, it might be to be able to not be so bad at backdashing, sidestepping. Because like the low pressure, the low characters that have the axe kick or pressure move that it's destroy Gigas hard.
Yeah, Kazumi 444, like all of those moves. It's like, oh yeah, you have to sit there and just hold the pressure. And it's like, well, what can I do?
Yeah, and you can't sidestep you can't sidestep the moves, and you can't backdash the moves either. You're like stuck. You have to guess right.
And then you get baited out to try and just do this to try and steal your turn, but then you get hooked into something. So.
But there are some use to this one too, because the Gigas has so long range.
Yeah.
You get a lot of pushback. So if your opponent block, like for example, if I do, I didn't manage to talk. I didn't have the time to talk to this. Talk about this either. But if you do one, you do one.
Yeah, I always do. This is the setup that I use a lot.
Yeah. Let me see. If you do one, if I mash one, yeah, you can crush Yab sometimes, and this one too. If you do one.
Oh, you're gone.
You can crush this one too, Yabs too. So it becomes like maybe now if you do a jab, jab. See, now you see how he's crushing.
Yep.
He crushed the move.
Told you, launch jab is ridiculous. Launch jab is ridiculous.
but yes, that's why this is so good. And if you do this and he blocks it, you see that the pushback is pretty high, far.
Yep.
And you block this. So if I backdash, you probably whiff everything you do.
So that's like the get out tool for me. Like I always do this into this just for pressure because his pressure is not that great. So like I'll jab, bam, bam. If you try to even do jab or anything, this is gonna beat your jab. So
yeah. This is why his 2 is also important. If you do this again at me, I can stop it with my 2.
Whoa, what? Wait a second.
So that's exactly, dude. Some characters has very low jabs too, so they will also interrupt your one standing 1.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that at all.
So when you do this and do that, I think you get +6. I think, yeah, +6. So that's when you can keep your pressure. But usually your opponent, many times when you do this, people not pluck, but yeah. But let's say if you want to, if you know they're gonna do jab, you do this one, then you have +6. Usually the opponent won't hit. That's when you can do while running tackle to keep on your pressure.
Crazy. All right.
So that's the hard part. You have to like learn to do this one too. Can you do it? Maybe more easier without +6.
Sorry, hold on. Let me try.
Maybe it's more easier without +6. Yeah, exactly.
Whoa.
Exactly that. That's when you keep on the pressure. That's when you start getting more scarier. Because if the opponent don't respect your this, if they get hit from it, like you do jab, do jab now, then you get countered while standing 4. Oh shit. Sorry. So that's when you're forcing them to respect your move, and maybe as a GDCR he will try to sidestep, but then you have this while standing to track him, and you can hit confirm it. So you have to like, it's like you have to like watch how the opponent reacts. Maybe Kasumi might her one might interrupt you, then you do this sometimes, but not all the time, but sometimes. And then if you connect, you can keep on the pressure if it connects.
Damn.
And if it doesn't, if it blocks, you can try to back that. You see the pushback, it's crazy. If you block.
That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's
so
crazy.
that's when you can try to launch and usually many players. I played against Mihawk on his stream one time with Gigas.
Yeah.
Yeah, against his Armor King.
Mm-hmm.
He did a lot of down forward 1 and whiffed a lot. So every time he whiffed, I tried to rack it and punish it with 1-2, and it connected almost all the time. And he died a lot of he lost a lot of health because of it.
Crazy. Okay.
He has to play a bit more like EDCR. He has to go a lot of in. He has to go in more. He didn't do it. He did a lot of like down for one, and as soon as I backdash one time, I just punish it with 1-2.
Man, you're making me come back. I'm gonna feel like I might have to come back and play this character. You know, this teach me has been really like I have a soft spot for this character, but because I never really watch anyone play this character, I had to make up most of the stuff by myself. But now, like, listening to someone that is really good with the character and actually hearing that, it's like, yeah, I'm going to play this character again. I'm going to play this character.
Yeah. Like, everything you do is it's like you try to create a form of pushback. And when you see it's a pushback, you just backdash and see what the opponent are doing. If they start whiffing big moves like launcher, you launch them back. If they whiff jab someone like 1-2 or down for 1, you just punish it with 1-2.
Crazy. What do you think about this match? Last but not least, what do you think about this match versus like someone like Master Raven?
I have so hard against Master Raven too. Because when she go in with the keep out, when she does the wave dash in,
yeah,
it kind of forces me to guess, because Gigas has so poor backdash and sidestep, so it's forcing me to guess her mix up.
See, this is the problem.
Because that's the thing I struggle with the Raven. At least with Gigas. With Kuma and everyone, I can still like sidestep a little bit, sidestep block, and as soon as they wish something, I launch or punish. With Gigas, I have to like guess the mix up.
That is crazy. All right, well. I think that is it for this extra part. I really appreciate the info, by the way, as well. Thank you, man.
That's okay, it's okay.
Simmer down. Simmer now. Couple kicks to your boat. I'm a winner now. Like Eddie with the feet. I'm a killer now. Simmer down. Zim, zim, now.